Hey everyone, and welcome to week 23 of Operation Lose a Baby Hippo. This week I lost an additional 1.33 pounds. I was slightly disappointed with my weight loss this week because it was only the 1.33 pounds, and as you all know, I am aiming for losing 2 pounds a week. So I didn't quite make that goal, but I decided I'm not going to let it get me down and I'm not going to worry about it at all, since that was including 2 Thanksgiving dinners, as I do weigh myself Thursday mornings. So I still had my Thanksgiving dinner Thursday afternoon and on Saturday, and I still lost 1.33 pounds, even with Thanksgiving. So I am going to count that as a win, even if it wasn't quite the weight loss that I was hoping for. So since it is officially December and it is the beginning of the Christmas season, I got myself an early Christmas present. I went out and I got a stationary bike. I just bought a really cheap one. It's foldable so that I can put it away when I'm not using it and it doesn't take up a lot of space. And I bought that on Thursday afternoon and I've used it 3 times now. So I used it Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So I'm very excited. I'm hoping that I can do it half an hour a day, 5 days a week, and that will get in my 150 minutes of exercise that I'm supposed to be doing with Profile. I'm really looking for ways to get my exercise in, since walking outside is not really in the cards with how cold it is and how dark it gets so fast. I'm not really comfortable walking in the dark after work, and I'm not a morning person to be able to get up early enough to go for a walk before work, and it's still dark then anyways, so there's no point to that. So I'm trying to find different ways that I can do, my exercises inside that isn't always just doing an exercise video or doing something like that. So the exercise bike is really helpful because I can just throw on a TV show and sit on it for half an hour, and I feel, good about what I'm doing, but it's also not the most strenuous thing, which is good. I'm just really not that athletic yet, guys. Like I might have lost almost 59 pounds, but that still means I'm overweight. So, doing all like the little kickboxing stuff, that's not really my cup of tea yet. But the exercise bike is one that I can adjust all the different tensions. So I can go really hard for a couple minutes and I can kind of lighten it up for a couple minutes. And I definitely get really sweaty and gross afterwards. So I think this is something that I can stick to, especially since I can watch TV while doing it. And, I do love to watch TV, especially cooking shows. Ugh, that's my guilty pleasure, is cooking shows, which is kind of like an oxymoron when you're on a diet to watch cooking shows all the time. But for the last 3 days, it's just been throw on a cooking show and sit on my stationary bike and ride for half an hour while I watch people make delicious food that I can't eat, but it makes me happy. Since I did so good with 2 Thanksgiving dinners and barely cheated at all, I don't even know if I count that tiny slice of pumpkin cheesecake as a cheat, because it was so small and was basically just having a taste of the pumpkin cheesecake and not eating what I could have eaten on those 2 dinners. I'm actually going to allow myself 2 cheat meals in December. Not cheat days, cheat meals. The first cheat meal that I'm going to allow myself is for my 5-year anniversary with my fiance. We have been together for 5 years now, and I am not going to worry about Profile and dieting on our date for our anniversary. That's just not going to be a priority for me. My priority is to spend time with my fiance and enjoy myself and celebrate the fact that we've made it 5 years together. I have no idea where we're going to go out to eat, but I'm sure it'll be fun, and I enjoy his company no matter where we are. So the second cheat meal that I'm going to allow myself is going to be Christmas Day. And I say 1 cheat meal, and that includes 1 Christmas cookie. I'm not going to go the entire holiday season without having a single Christmas cookie. So I'm limiting myself to 1 on Christmas Day, and I'm also going to enjoy whatever my mom makes for Christmas. Christmas is really a time to be with your family and to enjoy the holiday and kind of celebrate life and everything that comes with it. And so I plan on doing that. I did really good with Thanksgiving, so I think that I can allow myself to have that 1 Christmas Day experience without going too crazy, but without being so uptight that I'm like not enjoying the day. So I decided that I was going to plan those 2 cheat meals in advance so that A, I don't feel guilty when they happen, and B, I can kind of compensate for that beforehand. So if I know that I'm going to have a cheat meal on December 12th and I know that I'm going to have a cheat meal on December 25th, I can put a little bit more exercise into my schedule during that week to try to kind of burn some more of those calories and kind of plan for it that way. I decided to let you guys know about the 2 cheat meals so that I am held accountable for the fact that I'm only allowing myself 2, so that I can't later on say, oh, well, you know, I could enjoy one on Christmas Eve as well. No, it's just my anniversary and just Christmas Day. Those are the only 2 that I get for the month of December. So I've had the lowest amount of weight loss in the last 3 weeks than I've had this entire plan. 3 weeks ago it was only like 1.3 pounds. Last week it was 2.4, which was really good, but then this week it was only 1.33 again. So I'm hoping that by adding exercise back into kind of my everyday life, I will be able to jumpstart my weight loss again and have a very good week next week and lose at least 2 pounds. So fingers crossed that I can do that, and I will see all of you in week 24. If you guys like this video, please hit that like button. Also subscribe so you can follow me along on Operation Lose a Baby Hippo. See you next week. So Kona did something to her foot on Friday, and I don't know what she did, but she's been limping, and we called the vet, and he said that if she's still limping on Monday, we should bring her in, but she's playing and eating like normal, so he's not too concerned about it. However, he did say that we're supposed to kind of limit her activity, and if anyone can think of a way that I can limit the activity of a very hyper Australian Shepherd, please let me know, because I can't get her to sit still for the life of me. Like, she's running around all the time and I'm trying to like get her to stay and just lay down and relax, and she just doesn't want to. So that's kind of what my struggle is this weekend, is just trying to get my dog to rest her leg that she apparently hurt in some way, but we have no idea what happened because she didn't yelp and she didn't do anything to show that she had hurt it. She just started limping randomly. So we'll see what happens on Monday, if she's still limping, if we need to bring her in, or what happened to her. But wish me luck that I can get her to kind of tone her crap down for a while and just rest her leg. So, you know, if I feel a little frazzled, that's why.